So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So we're up and running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. And this is Pele! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Grimaldo sends it crossfield. Safal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's found a way past. He has found the way through. Davids. Hoeneß has the space to scheme. Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Silvestre calmly anticipates. Modric. Georgia still without a single shot on target. Played back. Distributed tidily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now there's a fine ball. He's looking wide. Now it's Visca. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Grimaldo. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Safal. And this is Modric. For Matic. Çalhanoğlu. Grimaldo. Vieira gets a foot in here. That has not gone well. And it's Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball, crossfield.
Good ball, good take. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now Modric. And it's Grimaldo. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's heaved it away. Visca. Safal. And Grimaldo. Matic. Grimaldo. And it's Matic. And that's a throw-in. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric. Sufal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Zanetti. Cafu. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Bischa. Sofal makes a move down the right. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Smoking is only permitted in
what have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Hoeneß makes a dash for it. He's got away. Space for him to turn and look. Tries a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Grimaldo, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Grimaldo. Throw it. Cafu chooses to go crossfield. Bischa. That's going wide left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely feet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Van Dijk. Grimaldo. Drives it in. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's having a
The
goal!
attendance for this match was
And he was there to get a
62,005.
vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. Cross to the back post. Oh, good effort! And he hits the net! And the game has liftoff! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Georgia have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, that's nice. It's Asa! And a neat finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it.
Oh, great leap! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Sofal wins the duel this time. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Modric. And here's Lukaku. Great ball, and he's in here. Tries to putt. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Silvestre gets it away. Modric. And here's Lukaku. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Sofal is offering a right smile there.
He's picked his way through. Çalhanoğlu. That has been slung wide. Modric. Always onto this.
Georgia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Decent shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nice touch. Oh, what's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field.
Can
Number
he?
11,
Will he?
Çalhanoğlu. Number 10, Modric. Number 15, Matic. Number 19, number 18, Lukaku.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Brazil have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
It's a pretty loose pass. Georgia are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, that's fabulous. Brilliantly cut out. Paredes. Visca. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xhaka receives it in a wide position. Parejo. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Parejo going forward. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Goes for
Added
goal!
minutes has been indicated.
And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experience.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Georgia, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? Cross to the back post. And that has been cleared. Nicely shaped ball. He's cut it out. Bischa. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a throw. Grimaldo, and it's Matic, and Sofal. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Matic, and it's Modric, and it's Sofal, looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Driven in, oh, well played. Done delicately. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Spread out to the left. Quarter of an hour played. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eriksson touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Sofal. Modric. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution could be danger here. He might be in here. Oh, a gilt-edged shot. Real chance. And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Georgia still without a single shot on target. Eriksson spread it left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And Sofal. Visca. And it's Matic. And it's Modric.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Georgia with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Ronaldo. Oh, that's neat. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Driving forward, probing pass. And this is Vieri. Vieri! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Eriksson. Falcao. Now Modric. He won't be happy with that one. Cafu. And this is Vieri. It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way past. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. In towards the backs. Oh, good line! They've scored! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Passes short and sharp. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cafu. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos. Eriksson.
Se agregará un minuto al
It's a
tiempo
really well-measured
reglamentario.
ball. Now it's Falcao. Defending was strong and firm. Rijkaard. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Georgia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Header! Zanetti has a look and plays it forward. And it's Modric. And he was alert to it. Nice looking ball. Matic. Modric. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Modric. And it's Eriksson. For Matic. That's destined for the flank. Grimaldo. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
Now it's Batistuta.
Davids. Georgia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Batistuta. Tries from a long way out. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Georgia have the chance to go the other way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Now it's Batistuta.
Cafu. And that's been won straight back. Grimaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Falcao.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
So,
Número
third
7.
corner of the game.
Entrará al campo número 19. Cambio.
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Georgia are looking to go forward now. That's going wide left. Granit Xhaka. And it's Paredes. Pass somewhat off target. Chooses to go cross-field. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Vieri. It's a threatening ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sufal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Referee has just said play on.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Georgia very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Vermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? That's a shade optimistic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ah, such a clever touch. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. He has found a way through.
Minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has been slung wide. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three...
Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Vermeer. Now it's Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he's not getting past him there. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. DiMarco plays it short. DiMarco, cross into the box. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lukaku. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of
Doué! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Grimaldo. Georgia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zappacosta. Bischa. Oh, important interception. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. And that's it. It's Lukaku! He's given the time to pick a pass. Vermeer. Nicely weighted ball. Zappacosta. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Jordan Henderson. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, super ball! No foul, says the referee. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's looking wide. Lopez. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that was never going to make it. Beckham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Modric, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Grimaldo. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Lukaku. Modric, distributed tidily. Baresi cuts it out. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Doué. Doué proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And he's played it back. Lovely feet. DiMarco has it in a wide position. Bischa sends it crossfield. To Çalhanoğlu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. And here's Doué. Shifted it to the flank. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Matic. Cafu gets across to intercept that. And they can counter here. Now it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Cafu. He's picked his way through. Cafu is fouled. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Beckham looking to play it into the box. Matic can get it clear. Showing good feet. Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Grimaldo deals with that comfortably. Çalhanoğlu. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, that's... And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. How they've waited. Now they have it.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So we have the first goal.
Número 21.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game
Número
is far
9.
from unsalvageable.
Número 13. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Paredes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Forlan. Forlan. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. DiMarco. Oh, sweet feet. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is Lukaku. That looks a chance for a shot! Deftly away. That's where it came from.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Xhaka. Grimaldo. Cafu makes a move down the right. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zappacosta. Visca. No way through there. Spread it left. Doué gets into it. He's having a pop! Superb from Doué! A finish right from the top draw. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Paredes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Visca. Now it's Xhaka. Stuani receives it in a good position here. Granit Xhaka, and he's been shifted off it. And he's intervened well there. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Parejo aimed beyond the defence. Parejo. And that has left him in a heap. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Paredes. Granit Xhaka applies the finish! And I think we're done! Yes, we are done! Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
He's picked his way through. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gives it back. Sofal. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's the keeper's ball. Swung over. Georgia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Grimaldo. That's been cut out, well played. And he's opted for the long pass. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And he's cut it out. It's a quick ball upfield. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Doué. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Çalhanoğlu. This is a promising build-up. Alex Grimal. He's rising! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
It's a pretty loose pass. Çalhanoğlu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Spread out to the left. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played out to the left flank. And towering header! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Georgia really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Georgia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Çalhanoğlu. That's very neat. Now the cross. There's the header! No, not the best of headers. Ljungberg. Sofal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Ljungberg, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu, that's going wide left. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Modric. Look at the space here. Nakata. That's a good ball out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nakata. Dembele. Ljungberg. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Caceres does well to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Cross flung in towards them. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on
So
the
let's
field
get the ball rolling.
Number 19.
Georgia clearly have been the better side here.
Taking
So if
place.
I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dembele. Dembele makes a move down the right. Georgia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Çalhanoğlu. Nzonzi. Over to the right flank. Now it's Visca. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Nakata.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. So foul. And he's certainly onside here. Modric plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played through into space.
The attendance
Oh,
for
it's
this
Dembele.
match was 60,810.
Dembele's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
More and more pressure on the ball here. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Visca. Stood up well to him there. And it's Akliush. That is ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. That's a sharp pass. Akliush. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Doué. He has found the way through. And the shot! What a save from Muslera! Dembele. Nzonzi. Georgia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Doué. Good purposeful running this. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Manchester United.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10.
Manchester
Modric.
United have broken
Number
through.
11.
It's 1-0.
Çalhanoğlu.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with
Number
good
22.
purpose and urgency,
Number
and they can get right back into this.
Number 23.
He's being urged to shoot.
Number
Georgia
34.
really are going about
Xhaka.
things in the right fashion,
Substitution.
Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, just a keeper now. Shapes to shoot. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Neymar goes short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't...
It's Benzema! Oh, what has happened here?
Georgia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Meza. This looks promising. Strokes it back. And this is Benzema. Tries a shot! Loose. In he goes again. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That has not gone well.
Oh,
it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia chasing after it. Doué. Pass somewhat off top. Tries from a long way out. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Looking for a runner. Pinches it off him. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Deco. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So, a breakthrough already. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Odegaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Look at the space here. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Palhinha cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That looks a good ball through. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shifted it to the flank. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Incoming delivery. Baresi tries to clear. Oh, super find. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened? Hazard! That has been knocked clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Here's a man in form. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. No way through, so back it comes. Georgia are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. Applies the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Paris Saint-Germain with the lead. Ødegaard. Now Visca. That's a good foray he's making. And that is out of play. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And this is Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard plays it short. Ødegaard crosses. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Now it's Messi. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ødegaard. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Visca. Sofal. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Deco. Roberto Carlos. Cross goes in. Getting up there! And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
Towering header! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
João Palhinha. Palhinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. Çalhanoğlu. Ødegaard. Cross from Ødegaard. Good read, needed to be. Decent chance! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Georgia leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Çalhanoğlu. Ødegaard. Van Dijk. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Visca. Opts to play it back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, they could break here. Cute ball now, how can he... And Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Grimaldo. We expected better, and so did he. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram with the foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Ødegaard. That's been slipped through. And it's hoisted clear. Georgia have their second corner now. He's rising! But he's left disappointed.
Lewandowski certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. The most accurate pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi gets into a good position. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, Hazard. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22, Totti.
Tries to pass it through. Delivers with whip. Great vision.
Georgia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ronaldo. Ødegaard, 2 assists to his credit already. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Çalhanoğlu.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
An instinctive delivery, and he was alert to it. It's a pretty loose pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get on the end of this? Messi receives it in a wide position. Now it's Totti. That's really well cleared. He's going for goal! Nearly, but not quite.
Deco really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options.
That should be it. That will be it. Georgia have won it by sheer force of character, as winning... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options.
Impressive jump! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a good foray he's making. And it's Modric. In with the challenge. Pepe with the clearance. And here's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Zola. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Visca. It's a sweeping cross. And he can thump it away. Zola producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's a foul. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. Threads one in. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Turkey are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah,
Good chance here! Oh, off the bar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Grimaldo. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Visca. Modric has it out wide and in space. And he's heaved it away. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cruyff steaming forward at pace. Cruyff, he's found a way through. Real chance! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Matic. And here's Lewandowski. And a chance! It's a goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sends it crossfield. Visca. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Always goal side. And he's well positioned here. Baresi clears without hesitation. And here's the chance to counter. Matic. And here's Lewandowski, looking to play. Oh,
There will
shooting
be 1 minute
chance!
added time.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That is good strength. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Lewandowski. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway.
Georgia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's going for goal! It's hit the upright. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Zola. And it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Takes a shot! Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found space here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bischa. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Georgia really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Nice control. Çalhanoğlu. Almost an hour gone. He's having a pop! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
And this is tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Granit Xhaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Georgia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Cruyff probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Grimaldo.
Meza.
And it's Grimaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Zola.
Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Cruyff. Great vision. Guardiola. Now, can they get him away? That's good play. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Granit Xhaka. Meza. And it's Xhaka. Searching pass he's played there. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away.
Turkey surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Morata. Granit Xhaka. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Meza. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's managed to get rid. It's a throw-in. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Parejo. Georgia now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point.
Big chance!
Vieira.
He's not got that quite right.
Georgia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Marquinhos.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Parejo.
There will be 1 minute added
Not
time.
too much to add on here, just a minute.
Vieira.
And it's Cruyff. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Georgia were involved in a great game here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Bruyne. And that's a throw-in. Grimaldo. And it's Modric. Oh, good spread. And Sofal. And it's Modric. This is a promising build-up. And this is Lewandowski. Nice looking ball. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Çalhanoğlu. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
He's had a shot! De Bruyne, distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Modric. And he's got the beating of it. Modric! And that was precious close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Crunching tackle. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar. Batistuta. Now, can they get him on? And De Bruyne! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And back to the keeper. Bensebaini. That's a cute ball. And he's in on Batistuta! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Besiktas with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread to the right. Sofal. Bischa. Knocks it into space. Deftly away. Batistuta. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, look at the space here. Has to go back here. And it's De Bruyne! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu gets on his bike and on the move. Threads one in. Sofal. And that's gone loose. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Lewandowski. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. This looks promising. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Coates really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lewandowski, spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. Judge, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Juve. And that has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he lines up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, well measured. That's a super give and go. Backward it goes. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a look and plays it forward. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Count! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Cross to the back post. Ronaldo clears it away. Back in once more. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And it's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne, he's and De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Couch. And that's aimed into the middle. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution from Besiktas.
It's their second corner of the game.
Neymar. Number 18. Dirk Kuyt.
Here's the header!
23. De
Oh,
Bruyne.
it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Sylvester is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Number 10. Messi.
Passing is
Substitution
crisp
in
and
progress.
sharp. Great vision. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Eriksson. Chance here to counter. Eriksson. And here's Morata. Meza. Look at the space. He's having a shot! Sensational from Meza! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And the cross comes in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a good-looking delivery. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's the chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And there goes the final whistle. Georgia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warrant. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. Sofal tries to play it through. Simeone! It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. Simeone finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
He's got the skill set, Peter, and the force of personality to make things happen.
Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Del Piero. Now he's running away. And Del Piero! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van Dijk. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, what a mistake! Modric. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Simeone, spread out to the left. He's picked his way through, showing good feet. Thuram wins the duel this time. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Orange County have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Modric. And here's Simeone.
Simeone really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Orange County have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Matic. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Orange County really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Çalhanoğlu.
Georgia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Modric. Sufal. Modric. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone backward here. It's a goal kick. Just past the 40th minute mark. And the pass is intercepted. Sufal. And it's Grimaldo. He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Defending of the desperate variety.
There will be 1 minute
Thuram.
added time.
Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, great leap! Oh, the ball's come loose here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Georgia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Georgia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Matic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Plays it in low. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Çalhanoğlu goes short. And here's Çalhanoğlu. And the cross comes in. Nedved deals with that comfortably.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The ball goes in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's an imaginative pass. Orange County appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Modric! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the counter is on. Oh, that's clever. Bale finding himself in space. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look,
He's had a shot! In he goes again! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Çalhanoğlu. And it's Modric. Over to the right flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field.
Number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is
Ronaldo.
number 21.
Granit Xhaka.
Substitution in
It's
progress.
Paredes. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Great vision. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Orange County surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. He stands tall and strong. It's a searching pass. No, it's come to nothing. And he's there to belt it away. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit...
Shot a goal! And that really should have been that.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Parejo. The final 5 minutes. Grimaldo getting forward. That's a cute ball. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Grimaldo. Meza. That's been slipped through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. There's the whistle. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Grimaldo for Matic. Marquinhos. And it's a foul. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Space for him to turn and look. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sufal. Georgia controlling the possession in this early phase. Çalhanoğlu. It's Van Dijk. Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. Serginho. Has crossed and getting up there! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Georgia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Robertson has the space to scheme. Looking for the far post. Oh, greatly! Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Matic. And that was asking for too much. Chooses to go cross-field. Silvestre. Modric. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Sanchez gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. What's going wide left? He's shifting through the gears here. In towards the back stick. And it's hoisted clear. Safal. And it's Modric. To Matic. Çalhanoğlu played out to the left flank. Grimaldo. And it's Matic. And Safal. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. 30 minutes gone. Sanchez. Adams. Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gnabry. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Serginho. Oh, nice one too, very nice. That looks a good cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar! Goal! Japan! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Japan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that has put paid to that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Collar finds himself offside. And he's taking no chances there. Robertson. Silvestre. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Added time.
Simeone goes for a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never...
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the
in the
break.
areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution.
And that's the second half started. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. And a header! Firm Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Modric. Van Dijk. Spread to the right. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Collar. He has found the way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Çalhanoğlu.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Spread neatly. Poacher claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and here's Çalhanoğlu. Sofal. Lovely bit of skill. Bischa currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Messi makes a dash for it. Silvestre. Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In it comes. And he's there to belt it away. He shifted it to the flank.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. Matic. And it's Simeone. That has ended up in no man's land. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Sanchez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Silvestre. Serginho. He's picked his way through. Impressive jump. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Grimaldo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. For Matic. Simeone, given the lift of his goal. Sofal. Sofal ventures forward. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And here's Correa.
Number 19. Number 15. Matic.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Danny Parejo. Number 21. Number 6.
And he's intervened well there.
Paredes.
And the pass is intercepted.
14,
Looking to play him in.
Substitution in progress.
Xhaka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Japan are looking to go forward now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a quick one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
This looks promising. And the finish! Zanetti can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Wriggles his way through. That's tidy. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chance, surely! Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. Granit Xhaka. He's in a good position here. It's Parejo! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Number 23, Danny Parejo. Danny Parejo. Danny Parejo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space, and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So foul, and the shot! Grimaldo. Puskás makes a move down the right. Grimaldo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Poacher. And it's Modric.
Such good technique.
That's a little off target. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Simeone. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he can clear it away. Luis Suarez. Now it's Kaká. And this is Puskás. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Muslera gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Poacher is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The pass is intercepted. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Georgia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. And it's Kaká. Kaká, Puskás. Kaká receives it in a good position here. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Simeone. Kaka.
Georgia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, well played. Grimaldo. "40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Muslera. And Sofal. Visca. Modric. Now Visca.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Grimaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Space for him to turn and look. Foot in. Looking for the run. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitutions taking place.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Matic. Çalhanoğlu. And he's being shifted off it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Grimaldo. Çalhanoğlu. Georgia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric, nicely spread. And it's a foul. Time and again they are repelled. But it's lofted through here. That looks a good ball through. Muslera breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Simeone needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Matic. Georgia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Çalhanoğlu. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Çalhanoğlu has been caught there, it's a foul. Vieira has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
He's in a great position here.
Georgia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matic.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. That is ended up in no man's land.
Georgia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puskás wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's taking no chances there. Stood up well to him there. Kaká. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Georgia could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Grimaldo. Driven in. Saliba attempts a clearance.
Georgia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's managed to get free. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Modric. Now Visca. Modric. Now it's Simeone. And that is as much time as there will be. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. Things already rolling. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around, absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good ball, good take. Here, and the shot has another go. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
João Cancelo. It's Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Now it's Correa. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
He leaps for it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could be danger here. And he's all alone. Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Georgia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Georgia are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Correa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eriksson. Matic. Matic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Matic really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Çalhanoğlu powering forward here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Çalhanoğlu, nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good read, needed to be.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Van Dijk. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Played out towards the right wing. Not where it came from. Pedri with the slide tackle there. The ball has bounced loose now. Opts for safety. And it's Matic. To Eriksson. Matic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pass has gone astray. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Çalhanoğlu strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Matic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Donatoni. Çalhanoğlu. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Eriksson. Knocks it out wide. And it's Cancelo. Çalhanoğlu. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Georgia finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Correa, showing good feet. And that's been intercepted. And they've got a throw. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary. Simeone! Superb from Simeone! About as smooth as it gets. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
João Cancelo. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
The attendance for this match
Neymar
was
is always playing with
60,810.
one eye on the spectacular. Çalhanoğlu, and that was nowhere near his best. And here's Simeone. Zappacosta. It's a promising position. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Forlan. Good purposeful running this. And here's Donatoni. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So the manager can make a change for
Simeone.
the first time in the game here.
Number 11. Çalhanoğlu. Number 15.
Paredes.
Matic.
For Ericsson.
Number 14.
And it's Falcao.
Number 19. Coming on the field.
Zappacosta.
Number 4.
Oh, that's neat.
Number 10.
To Ericsson.
Modric.
And it's
Number
Paredes.
6. Leandro Paredes.
Paredes.
Number 21. Number 22.
Nicely spread. Cross goes in. Impressive jump. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Neymar running with the ball. Neymar, good strong midfield running here. It's Neymar! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund leading now.
Georgia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, they can break here. And he's picked it up out wide. Donatoni.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Donatoni. Oh, good effort. And that's in. And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the lead now. Oh, what has happened here? Donatoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Donatoni running with intent. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Falcao, out towards the flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, who's going to be first to this? Saliba. No unnecessary risks,
There'll be
and the
3
game
minutes
is
at a
petering
time.
out here. Oh no, what has happened here? Shoots! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was
And there goes the final whistle. Georgia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many...